Martin, what we're trying to get some clarification on is how the hips work and from setup through. And we're working under the assumption we've been watching other hit balls that we may not have really been over on the right side at the top, more like this. So we couldn't get that nice sit-down feeling because we weren't there. So we're trying to get more of a straight line up from the right foot, and then
we're actually trying to hit balls flat-footed.
We hit some balls flat-footed, and we're working. Maybe that we've had too much wind to the target this way. Try to get things straight up, and then not really get over on the left until the club momentum takes you there. I know we worked on that in Houston a little bit. Well, I never would have thought that was going to leak our ride. It felt good.
Grady's just been absolutely nuking his 7-iron guy, I guess.
So I also talked to PJ about my idea of convergence. I want the right hip working out while at the same time the arms and shoulder complex is working down and they converge and they just go through together, as opposed to really trying to keep my right shoulder out. I just never could get square that way. I was open. This is kind of a flattening move that to me is necessary with this feel of the backswing. The club never working here. And now with the right hip working out, I've got a way to square it and basically just release it right at the inside of the ball.
Nice. That was killed.
That was good. So let's have you set up and what we really noticed with PJ is he still had some kick in this way at setup. Go ahead and take it to the top. Sure. So he was really never on top of his right foot, and to sit down on it, he actually felt like he had to come back, and he never did that.
I could never reconcile horizontalization and sit down because I would lose the horizontalizing, whereas now I'm there the whole time.
Now we've just worked a few minutes with this. We hit a few shots flat-footed, but what he immediately discovered is divots are just so much more shallow.
No pressure, I better not chunk this one. Of course I did it.
Yeah, that's still much better than where you were.
Yeah.
That shot was dead on line. He just caught it a hair fat.
Even then, the divot is still, it's not this. It's very shallow. And I like how much lower and lefter I'm finishing. Also how much quieter my feet are. And my foot slipped. I don't know if you can see that, but
That was solid.
yeah, a little cutty, but I mean, my feet are so much quieter, and it'll be better the more I sit into that side. I me hit this one. I'll ask you a question because I kind of have a question about marking for the wall.
One thing I told him to feel was really feel pressure into the ground in his right foot as opposed to that heel popping up.
From my perspective, that leg is completely straight, and I keep it that way.
And then you just kind of push down into the ground, and then you just let the sling come, right?
Yeah. And there's that whole idea of convergence you're talking about. When I was talking about pressuring down with that right palm, it feels like it all comes here. It's just together as one unit.
I saw a little bit of slidey slippage there. To me, you had no pressure on the ground in your right foot.
You're right. Top. And what's funny is I was just killing it just before we turned the video on.
Much better. No, not perfect. I know that.
But you're right.
And I may be completely off base with this pressure into the ground with the right foot, but that's
what we're asking.
That's why we're doing the video. Same thing.
Same thing.
Those last two were more where you were when we started.
Okay. I only hit one or two more, and then we don't want to bore the guys with this either.
Yeah, no, I mean, not competitively. We just played for fun.
You can watch any old pack at the range. That was pulled, but it was just destroyed.
Very good, Mike.
I want to hit a couple with the driver and raise this question about the left elbow and then the head. Because I can feel it. I think it's illustrated better with the driver than with
Oh, really?
with an iron. But
Yeah. That's another thing.
when I drive this right hip out, that causes the elbow to come into it as opposed to in front of it. And to me, that kind of ensures that everything's going to come through as one unit. But I wanted to get some clarification there because a lot of people preach having the elbow in front.
I like both of those options.
Prodigious.
A little fade, but it's in the fairway and it was hit long. Oh,
I think I need to just come out and
the other thing was the head.
practice those bad habits out of myself.
I'm just curious why this idea with the head working kind of with the tip back is a good thing. Maybe it isn't a good thing, but it seems to really produce a very, more distance, and I'm going to exaggerate this. Hopefully this will come off. But this is that's probably 25 yards further. Makes no sense to me. But anyway.
He pictures Jamie Sadlowski and he just starts bombing it. That's literally a swing thought.
All right.
Let me ask one more question. The last question I had was about the wall. Because we were talking about Grady wants to get it a little bit further out. But when we do the whole Dista Fury thing, I don't ever feel this wall anymore. It feels to me like it's that. I'm trying to figure out how to help him get it straighter back. Also help me because I feel like I lack structure now coming back. This used to be my safety net. I knew I was on a plane there. Now it's so.
You want to it'd be too big a hassle to move that behind us, wouldn't it?
Whatever you want to do. I can send it 2 videos.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
Well, I'd like, because I do have an issue, Martin, I think, with still being too inside. I wanted to get your thoughts on that. And I think the club needs to work up faster for me. It's probably better shown with an iron.
Let's see here. Perfect.
I still think I'm too here. I want to have the feeling that I'm here, and then my right hand is working this way. When I look at it, and I have that feeling, but when I look at it on video, it still seems to be way over here. I'm wondering if what I need is to really get the club working up faster, because I have a lot of whip early. Probably too much. Hopefully I get this set up the way you talk.
I see it, Liz, I see it.
Oh, what do you say to that? That's just killed.